This is my response to the last 2 days and information that's come to my attention as well regarding Whistleblowers UK. I have a direct message firstly to Georgina Halford Hall, and that direct message is, I know what you have done, and most of that hasn't been made public yet. It's bad enough what has been made public, but I know what you've done to vulnerable people, and that is going to come out. In the meantime, your bounty hunting agenda, thinly disguised from day one, has actually harmed whistleblowers in this country. And for every whistleblower that's been harmed, there are vulnerable people that have no voice, that have suffered abuse because you have failed to even answer their calls for help. So that's the first thing I want to say. It's staggering to me that people like the Isle of Man government, leaders of the BEIS department, who I would question whether they should be leaders, falling for your spiel on whistleblowing, the FSA and many more people have actually fallen for you. You're an imposter. Your organisation is a front for lobbying, and that lobbying is for bounty hunting law to be brought into this country. I'd like to ask the FSA and BEIS and all of these public organisations and departments, has there any money exchanged hands? Has anyone given you taxpayers' money for your advice on whistleblowing? Because if they have, then we need to know about it. It's a scandal what has gone on here. 20 years whistleblowers have fought with us to get an inquiry, to get somebody to look at all of the evidence, and what do we get? We get you hijacking this issue and trying to make money out of people who are vulnerable. You're absolutely a disgusting disgrace in my view. Anybody that's looking at this so-called whistleblowing expert, they could look at the video that was posted on the day of the whistleblowing debate in, I think it was July, just gone. Anybody looking at you talking about whistleblowing could make no mistake whatsoever that you were talking out the back of your arse. You knew nothing about whistleblowing, completely nothing. And as for parading around with whistles around your neck, I just do not know what to say. We have people that are ringing us that haven't got any food for their children because they did the right thing. And you seem to think it's a money-making venture. It is not. It is not. It is so serious because you're talking about people's lives. You do not know what you're talking about when it comes to whistleblowing because you've never experienced whistleblowing. You are not a whistleblower, and you never will be a whistleblower by any criteria in the world. Even bounty hunting wouldn't fit you. All I can say that people should have listened to their instinct, because watching you talk about whistleblowing is quite clear you don't know anything. Even if they didn't engage their common sense, they should have researched you instead of giving you the credence that they have. You've been given a position in Parliament that allows you to abuse people's trust, and that to me, it's beyond serious, it's beyond immoral, it's more wrong than anything I've ever seen, and I've seen plenty of things that are wrong. I just have one final message for Constantine Cannon. I suggest that they go back to the United States and keep their insidious lobbying money to themselves and their insidious lobbying law to themselves, and perhaps they could do some good for actual real whistleblowers, like Chelsea Manning, for example. They could do some pro bono, which, if they look up in the dictionary, means free, a concept that they obviously can't even comprehend. I suggest they go back to the United States and they take any suggestion of the United States whistleblowing law with them, because if we need anything from the United States in the way of whistleblowing law, we are certainly in more trouble than I believed we were in the first place. Whistleblowers UK, you haven't seen nothing yet, because I have spoken to people in the last few days that have made me weep with the frustration of what you've done to them. And I can guarantee you this, what you've done is going to completely come out into the open, and you shouldn't even be walking free for what you've done. Thank you.